Hello, everyone. Retro Robbie, we're live. How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone had a great weekend and hope everyone had a great Monday as well. We got eBay in the house. How's it going, eBay? We added some names in here. And we got the great Douglas Hutton. He says hello and predicts 2 Canadian polls. And Jeff wanted to know if you got his email from last week's meeting, Jeff Shaw. I'll have to look. I thought maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I may have missed it. So, for some reason it was sent 200 miles away to Illinois. It should be delivered today. Hopefully it shows up tomorrow, eBay. We still got enough to do it, so I don't know why, but I've been having actually problems with postage. They're like Nazis lately, so unfortunately. So hopefully it comes in. I didn't check where it was at, so hopefully it'll be here today. So there we go. And we got Sal Paletta in the house. How's it going, Sal? And I gotta add Douglas. Forgot to add Douglas in. So can't forget Douglas. And oops, got the N. And we got Sal Paletta. There we go, Sal Paletta. There we go. And keep on going. Clumps Cards is in the house. How's it going, Clumps? Now let me put Clumps in here as well. Clumps Cards. There we go. And we got the Geriatric Geek. How's it going, Geriatric? Welcome to the show, my friend. R-I-T-R-I-C Geek. I think we should. There we go. They could have walked into you. I was so close. Yeah, they probably should have, eBay, man. I didn't check where it was. I didn't get to the post office or the mailbox today, so I was going to pick it up tomorrow anyway. So hopefully it will come tomorrow, but if not, I do have enough to get me through for tomorrow. So it wasn't major critical. I think I have like 6 packs left, so we're going good there. So Sal said, just watch Shaw racing his kids off to college. Very nice. All right, we got to do the good old coin hunt. We got 2 buy-ins tonight. We got the great Space Viking and Penny Baby. Both bought in today. So I only have 5 rolls bought, so it'll probably be another quick show tonight. But that's totally fine. It's summertime. We got 10 rolls left of the HAL 6 box, too, by the way. And I saw Pulsar in the house. How's it going, Pulsar? Pulsar 861. Oops, 861, not 4. There we go. All right. So before we get started here, we'll go to the vault here. I have all updated here. I should have put last week's date in there. So let me put last week's date. There we go. There we go. And all uploaded there. So Douglas, Hunter, and Justin all have 8 copper rounds. Actually, Douglas is almost at 9. We got Dagger with 5, Poor Man Stack, and Space Viking with 3. And then the rest of the crazy gang there. So there we go. All set up there, ready to go. And I don't see my 2 buy-ins. So Pulsar received this package on Friday. You are so welcome, Pulsar. I did not get my package out this weekend. I kind of had a very busy weekend, unfortunately, so they will go out this week for sure on Wednesday. I have it scheduled for Wednesday, so if you have a package, it's on its way Wednesday. So I think I got Geriatric Geek, I got Hunter, and I think I got Sooner D's. So your packages will go out later this week. So, all right. Here is tonight's end of stream giveaway. As always, we got the good old Buffalo copper round right there. 100% copper there. So there you go. That will be given away. And what other goodies we get. So since neither one is in here tonight, that's just totally fine. Pulsar says the silver round is beautiful. I'm glad you like it, Pulsar. And thank you for being a dedicated watcher and a buy-in person. So I appreciate you as well. So let's get going with Space Viking. He bought in first. So there we go. Okay, since the 2 stars are not here yet, I will take a roll if you want and owe you off your next order. We can do that, eBay. We can do whatever you want. So I can add eBay with 1 roll. So we'll start with 1 roll. Let's go. All right, we'll start with eBay here with the 1 roll, and then we will go to the rest of the group later. So here we go. Look at the ends. Look like they both might be copper ends for you, eBay. So that's good. And by the way, eBay almost has 2 copper rounds. He's actually 1 penny away from the second round. So, all right. So here we go. Let's see what eBay can get in his 1 roll. Here we go. Let's go. Good luck, eBay. Let's get started here with the first penny being a 1980 Philadelphia, 80 Denver to match it there. So man, this is a good copper, man. I'm 3 for 3 on copper here. And that's an 82, so that's going to have to be decided by the scale. Already a good copper round start. This is the last 10 packs here, so probably next week we will be offering a next box. We will have a next box next week. So, and I gotta go to the bank this week, get some more boxes. I mean I have 7 boxes already, but you can never have enough, especially when pennies are on its way out. You might as well store up the front. We can do this as long as we can. So, gonna get the good old scope together here. We got our first coin here. I'm gonna look at a 1996. Looking for a DDO. Not seeing it. And there we go. Now, and for my coin lovers out there, I'm going to have, or at least I'm going to attempt to have a video this week. So I finally finished up my penny box this week. So we'll be doing that. So look out for a penny video for you penny lovers out there as well. So I'll be looking out for that. Got a 62. Gonna check the back of this quick a minute. Nothing there. All right, going with the first roll here for eBay. Looks like a decent copper round. That's all that matters. Well, that you want fines, but all right, here we go. And we got a wheat set. We got a wheat set right there, folks. Man, eBay called a shot again, and we got another fine. We got a wheat set here, so bring it up to the scope here, and hopefully it will zoom in. Come on, zoom in. There we go. Let's flip it over, see what we got. We got, looks like a 1951 Denver. Gonna bring it up on the scope here. Yes, we do. 1951 Denver. We do have a wheat set. So that was no one's bingo card. Look at that. We got another good old, and I didn't set the, there we go. I got to set that up there. There we go. I didn't have my streamer up there, so I didn't change it over. And we got Phil Alien in the house. How's it going, Phil? Let's pull it up here. That's our 8th Wheatie, man. This box has been creeping up towards an average. So, and our 39th of the year. So, I'm actually kind of shocked we're at 8 wheat cents. We could average a normal box of 10 wheat cents. So, eBay with the pull. You could say eBay that you stole that from good old Space Vikings. So, pulling a wheat set out of here. And we got a 69 Denver. You know what we got to look for? No FG. And there is an FG there once you tilt it, but it still counts as a point. And I got a hit done here. So there we go. And keep on searching here. On eBay's roll. And he's going to get a bonus wheat cent as well for finding one. 2000, looking for a wide AM. Not a wide AM, unfortunately. You're gonna feel bad. Oh, you only feel bad for a whole second. So, hey, that's what happens when you show up late and you decide to go in. Oh, 79 right there. We got 182 to test out. Well, let's see what we got here. And we got 3.1. There that is. Copper. Oh, here we go. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So average 10 spot, and if we're going for eBay as well right there. So we got 10 copper points going to eBay. There we go. And let's do the spin first. So let's do the spin for good old eBay here. Good luck on your spin, eBay. Here we go. Good luck. And round and round we go. Where's it going to stop? Where's it going to stop? Slowing down, slowing down. And we got 5 copper points. Added to eBay's total there. And we got a pull here. This one's going to be more of the end of stream since we found a weed set. We got one right there. So what we got there for the end of stream? We got a 1953S, I believe. Yeah. Has the chicken pox, but still 1953S right there with the chicken pox. There's good old A with the chicken pox. I don't know why my S coins here have chicken pox, but hey, still a weed scent there from 1953 San Francisco. And we get the pull one out of the bag for good old eBay there. So there we go. That is going to be a 52 Denver to match your 51 Denver. So there we go. Oh, Penny Baby's in the house. How's it going, Penny Baby? So we can do Penny Baby. So eBay already got a wheat scent. So just missed out on eBay pulling a wheat scent. Congratulations to him. And I gotta get eBay's bag right here. Where is eBay's bag? I know I got one here. There it is. His bag's starting to get full here. I'll have to get his out here one of these days. At eBay's total here. Congratulations to eBay. All right. And I got to add Phil Ailing to the list here. Whoops. Phil Ailing. Phil Ailing is now in. All right. So no space bike. So do Penny Baby next. Penny Baby has 3 rolls tonight. So good luck to Penny Baby. Here we go. Penny Baby with 3 rolls tonight. So good luck, Penny Baby, on your rolls. The enders they have copper on them, but let's see what we get in the middle here. Here we go. And we got, oh, hey, I'm going to give this to you, Penny Baby. I don't know if you can see it now, but we got a purple penny. Someone colored that purple there. We got a purple penny. That's an unusual find. Someone put, like, something on it. I'm going to give that to Penny Baby. That could be a lucky penny. It is 1997. Man, someone painted that with nail polish. Ooh, the back is all purpley too there. So there we go. There is the purple penny there. Unique find. We'll give that to Penny Baby. You know, it's a penny. It's purple. Probably Penny Baby likes purple. You don't know. So 2000, looking for a wide AM. Not a wide AM at 2000. Purple parallels. That's right. We got a purple parallel penny. Wow, say that fast 5 times. Purple parallel penny. Woo. Man, if I was drunk, man, I would stumble on top of that. 83, looking for a DDR, DDO. Nothing there. A purple penny parallel. Well, that's unusual. So if someone had fun coloring that, we'll give that to Penny Baby. Why not? If not, she could spend it somewhere good. They made penny parallels. Well, apparently someone created it. No. And Penny Baby's first copper is a 1980 Denver there. And right after that, 79 Philadelphia. 3 in a row with 64. I'm going to look on the back of this quick a minute. Nothing on the back. 1998 Philadelphia. Going to look for that wide AM. Not a wide AM. Keep on going. Penny Baby likes purple, so there you go. Now you got a lucky purple penny. Come on, you can't get better than a lucky purple penny, right? All right. Keep on a rolling here. Penny Baby's first roll of the night. And we got there. Yeah, 1995. Gonna look for a DDO. And nothing there. Get rid of my spoils. And like I said, I will be doing a. Hopefully, I will be doing. I just gotta edit it. I just finished it. We will have a penny video this weekend for sure. So look out for that. Now that summer is almost over, I could probably focus more on doing more coins now. Give me a little bit more time. And I have a couple boxes I gotta search through because I haven't given a lot of customer rolls lately, and I don't like using them for the live streams. So I probably should check that 72 just in case. We are having fun. Sal, we're always having fun on a Monday night. Looking at our pennies, because you never know what we're going to find. 1999, like for that wide AM. Not a wide AM. We keep on a rolling here. No. Man, that is one dirty 86. Keep on going here. Finishing up Penny Baby's first roll here. And no wheat cent in this one. But looks like a good amount of copper. And we got 84 there. We got to check for that double ear. No double ear. And we got 182 to test out. Let's see here. What we got there for the first 82 there for Penny Baby. That is 3.1 grams. That is a wheat cent. Or not wheat cent. That is copper. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So 13 there. Remember, we have a roll-off here. Whoever has the most copper points tonight will get a free wheat cent. So, and 13 is the number. eBay had 10. So Penny Baby had 13. So that's going to take it there for Penny Baby. All right, second roll here. I always start off the week with Retro Robbie. Not always fun on Mondays and Tuesdays. Wednesdays, I try to do Wild Wednesdays. Try to do Hockey on Fridays. Saturdays are bonus. Sundays, I do cards of some sort. All right. Here we go. And here comes the second roll for Penny Baby. 1992 to start us off with there. Looking for that closed AM. Oof, that's in bad shape. That's not closed either. 84. Man, we got a lot to look at here. Back-to-back look-sees here for the double ear. No double ear. Now, Penny Baby says, I need those points for another silver. So everyone loves the silver. Why not? Save your pennies and you too can get some silver. And where else are you going to get silver here? Have fun at the same time. Only Retro Robbie does. That's who. 1996. Well, look at that. That's a decent shape. There is a small DDO on a 96. So I like looking at those. Keep on going here. Another 92 here. Look at that. Closed AM, not closed there. And we got Justin Lavina in the house. How's it going, Justin? I'll add your name here after I am done with Penny Baby's roll here. Justin is in the house. We got a 2000 here looking for that wide AM. Not a wide AM. Keep on. Oh, I see a Canadian, though. I see a Canadian for Penny Baby. Another 2000. Holy cow. A lot of 2000s in here tonight. Let me get through these couple here. 82, Denver. We'll test that out. And we got a Canadian here. And looks like that's going to be 98% copper goodness from my friends up north in Canada. 1980 right there. So there we go. 98% copper goodness from our friends up north in Canada. We appreciate your Canadian pennies. There we go. Oh, got a Canadian there for Penny Baby. That is our 12th of the box. So we're averaging, we're a little below average on Canadians, but that's fine. 84th of the year. We're getting close to 100. Then we got Dagger in the house. How's it going, Dagger? Well, we have found a wheat cent that eBay found. 1951 Denver. We found a purple parallel. So not only are purple parallels in baseball cards, they're also in pennies too. So we got a purple parallel and we got our first Canadian there. So there we go. We got that. I'm going to add some names here while I took a break there. So we got Justin. And we got the great Dagger. The great crazy Canadian as well. I'm going to take a sip here. All right. Let the fun continue. All right. 1960s Denver right there. So nothing there. Keep on going. Unfortunately, Penny Baby, this one doesn't have as much copper as the other roll did. There's some. R92? It is an R92. Holy cow. Lots of 92s in here. But no closed AM. That would be a retirement coin, by the way. If you find a closed AM from 1992. Well, here comes the copper in 2015. Oh, we checked the 2015s there. Nothing there. Keep on rolling here. Second roll for Penny Baby. Nice. 1996. Checking it out here. Nothing there. Douglas needs one more Canadian. So he's already hit one. We got to hit that second one for him. Damn. 1979 Philadelphia there. 71 Denver. Got to look for that DDO. Not seeing it there. Keep on going. Final penny there is a 2006. So we got 182 to test out for Penny Baby. That is 3.1 grams. That is copper. Oh, here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So an average 10 spot there for Penny Baby. Oh, not too bad. Came up on the end there. 10 spot for Penny Baby. And there we go. Here comes the third and final roll for Penny Baby. Good luck, Penny Baby. Ooh, one ender looks like a copper. I'll be on the left end there, so let's see what we get for Penny Baby. Got some great viewers tonight. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate looking through our pennies. One Canadian, one wheat cent tonight, and a purple parallel. And whoops, that almost threw that in the trash. And unfortunately, that ender was 2003. It kind of tricked me there. Oh, we got 2015 to look at. Oh, a marathon live stream where you open an entire box of pennies. Holy cow! That would last almost a day. I mean, it takes, let's see, I can go through 10 rolls in an hour. It would take 5 hours to do a box. I don't know if I could handle that. I'll have to think about it. Maybe a Sunday I could spend on a Sunday afternoon. Go like from 12 to 5. Holy cow, that would take forever. Like I said, even if I speed race through it, it would take me 5 hours. Because, like I said, average, it takes an hour to do 10 rolls, usually, on here. And 61 Denver, nothing there. have to think about it. That is a long, long time. I don't know if my butt can handle that, but I'll think about it. No. I mean, we can open up a box. No. Well, let me think about it. It is a good idea, Justin. That's for sure. I get arthritis from that. I don't know about arthritis, but man, look at this. This is my hands. Like right, I know it's hard to see, but this is my hand. That's my thumb from opening up. I haven't opened up 4 rolls. Man, I'm just going to be completely... I have to wear gloves that day. But I hate wearing gloves too, so... These pennies are particularly dirty today for some reason. Yeah, I'll think about it. It'd have to be on a Sunday. Yeah, it's always tough with football coming up. Well, everyone wants to watch football. But yeah, I'll have to think about it. It would definitely be a long episode. 5 hours. 1995. Nothing there. Hourly hand washing breaks. Yeah, I might have to. 1980 Denver there. What is that ugly thing? 2006. And we're going to finish it off there with a 1999 Philadelphia. So we got to check that out for a wide AM. Not a wide AM. Alright, that was the last roll for Penny Baby. Unfortunately, only one Canadian in a purple parallel for her. 2, 4, 6, 8. So we end up with an 8 spot there for Penny Baby. Alright. There we go. And we got 3 spins going to Penny Baby as well. So good luck on the spins, Penny Baby. Let's roll it. And Hunter's in the house. How's it going, Hunter? Oh. Think of all the shorts you can get out of 5-hour pennies. Yeah, I've got to work on that too one of these days. Get some, do some shorts here. Spend some time doing some shorts. I just don't have the time to do all this stuff, man. Here we go. Good luck on the spins. Round and round we go. Where's going to stop? Where's going to stop? And we got 10 wheat pennies on the first roll. Holy cow. 10 wheat cents going to Penny Baby. Holy cow. Hit the jackpot right in the first one. There is 2. There is 4. There is 6. There is 8. And there is 10. 10 wheat cents here. Well, let's pull it up and see what we get here for Penny Baby. First one is 58 Philadelphia there. What's this reddish one there? A 42 San Francisco. So a 42 San Francisco there. Very nice. 56 Denver. A 53 Denver. A 55 Denver. Holy cow. 56 Philadelphia. We have a 52 Denver. We have a 51 Denver. We have a 47D. So there you go. 1947 Denver right there. There we go. And the last one's 1953. So no smaller hits. What did I do in my bag? Oh, it's in the next drawer. But still, 10 wheat cents going to Penny Baby right there. That's going to add to quite a collection there. And they still got 2 more spins. So there we go. And we got high risk. So let me put some names in here before we roll the other 2 here. Hunter B and high risk. There we go. Well, of course, if I can spell right. Let's try that again. High risk. There we go. And back to the scope there. And back to the spins here. 2 more spins to go. Here we go. Round and round we go. Where's it going to stop? Where's it going to stop? And 5 copper points here for the second spin. Here comes the third spin here. Round and round we go. Where's it going to stop? Where is it going to stop? And 2 copper points end us off there for Penny Baby. Oh, I might need a new bag. I think I shipped out Penny Baby's bag. Bill, Justin, High Risk, Space Viking, Douglas, Kevin. Yep, I need a new bag for Penny Baby here. So let me get that out here. Right there. There is my bag. Gotta get a marker. If I can find the right drawer. And there we go. Penny Baby. There we go. Penny Baby. With a purple parallel, Canadian, and 10. Count them, 10 wheat cents there. So there we go. Congratulations, Penny Baby there. Starting out a new bag for them. There we go. All set. Up next, we got Space Viking with a good old 2 here. So here we go. Let's go. 2 here for Space Viking. Even though he's not here, he still gets it. Again, you can donate and not be here. You can watch it later. That's the fun part. And you're automatically in the drawing for the end of stream if you buy in as well. Oh, here we go. 1998 Philadelphia. Looking for that wide AM. Not a wide AM. Let's go. Looking for our pennies for Space Viking. We still need one more Canadian for Douglas Hutton's guess. And we did get our wheat cent for the evening. So, all in all, it's been a good show tonight. 82 Denver. There, we got to test that out. Possible first copper, but we can't officially call that yet. Man, there's not much copper in this roll. Holy cow. Space Viking got the short end of this roll. Not 1982 Denver. Still, he's not gotten a official cent yet. Holy cow. This is the way bank rolls go. Just don't know what you're going to get. 2015 there. Looking for a DDO. Oh, nothing there. And keep on going. What happened there? I'll take a look at this 2021. Whenever I see something funky, I always have to look at it. Not seeing anything. It must have been a watermark. Nothing on that 2021 there. Just look sus. Always got to check out when you see something a little weird. Even on your years that normally don't have anything. Always check it out. Go like the Space Viking wherever you are. Still haven't got an official copper cent yet. Man, oh man, this roll is a stinker. I mean, there's stuff to look at, but we still haven't hit an official copper point yet. Man, this is discouraging. 1994, gonna look for the DDR and extra columns. Nope, not seeing anything there. 96, we'll look at the front of this since copper's been eluding us here. Oh man, where is the copper? Space Viking wants copper. 83 there. Looking in the front and the back. Yeah, I'm gonna even test this one out, even though I know it's gonna be a zinker. Man, I gotta try anything to get copper, and no. That's a 98. Man, oh man. I don't think we're gonna be shut out, but man, this is a stinker roll here. I would do a half box if you decide to do a live stream marathon. Hey, if you do that, then I will do it then. I'll have to find a Sunday. Are you guys? Oh, hey, we finally got our first copper penny. It's 1979 Philadelphia. If you're okay on a Sunday to do it, I will probably most likely do it on a Sunday. I'll plan something here in the near future. Oh, and you don't have to buy in, Penny Baby. Oh, I'll take super chats and. But if you do want to buy into some, we can definitely do that. No. No, even. Heavy sponsor. 74 Denver ends us off. Woof. Man, that was not a good roll for Space Viking. He probably wants to forget this one. Maybe he's glad he didn't watch it. So the first one was copper. Second one's copper. So a lowly 4 for Space Viking. Man, oh man. That was a junker roll right there. That is unfortunate. But hey, it's the way the rolls go sometimes. So let me get a drink here. Oh. All right. If you guys want to buy in for a whole box, we can do that. Let me look at my schedule here, and I will schedule a Sunday marathon. Oh, man. We will definitely do it then. You guys did it. I will schedule it. Now, do you want it? I do have an interesting box I'm curious on. I was going to make a video out of it. But if you want to make that the box or do a rando box, I do have this funky box here. I'll show it here in a little bit. After Space Viking's second roll here. And then we'll do 2 rolls for the end of stream. 1973 Denver. At least we start off with copper. Hopefully this roll is going to be much more copper goodness for Justin here. Well, 95. Gonna look this up. $62 in decent shape. 62 Denver right there. So not a bad penny right there for 62. I gotta be careful of those funky boxes. Yeah, I know. That's why I was gonna save it for a regular video. We can do a randomized box, or I can do this funky box here, which I was going to save for myself, but I'll let Justin and Penny Baby choose whether it be a rando or this funky box. And I'll bring it up here after we do Space Viking. Can't deny Space Viking of his roll here. This one is much better than the last one. That is for sure. Way more copper. So it just must have been a fluke that the other one is low, because this one's a little bit more loaded. No. Keep on it going here. And definitely a much better roll for Space Viking here. Lots and lots of copper, but no wheat cent. Another one there that surprised me. Look at this. They're all 78, 79s too. 92. Hopefully this is not a closed AM because this is in bad shape. No closed AM. Finish it off. The last roll here with a copper looks like 79. Another 79 here. Man, this one might even beat Penny Baby here. Let's see. Will it be Penny Baby going from almost 0 to possibly winning the roll-off? High risk. We actually found an Indian head on the live stream once. Penny Baby got it actually. Yes, we did hit one, and Penny Baby found it. So it actually went to one of my buying people. So, yes, we have found Indian head. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So 16 for Space Viking there. So he made up the 4 with 16. He ended up with 20. So he ended up right on average. Like I said, you average 10. So even 4 and 16 make an average of 10 a roll. So 16 there. Now 16 for Space Viking. So he wins the roll off. Oh, I forgot, Penny Baby. I forgot your extra wheat cent for donating tonight. So here is Penny Baby's extra wheat cent there for donating tonight. And look at that. Hey, the one for the donation looks like we got a rarer one there. So we got 1928. Of course, it won't go on the screen there. 1928 Denver going to Penny Baby. Oh, very nice. 1928 Denver. That is going to Penny Baby as well. So that one is Penny Baby's because that was, I didn't give them the free one for donating tonight. So that one's going to Penny Baby there. See if I can bring it up on the screen one more time. It just doesn't want to zoom. Come on, zoom. Get the zoomies. There we go. Finally, 1928 Denver going to Penny Baby. There we go. 1928 Denver there going to Penny Baby. And we got to do 1 for the donation, 1 for winning the roll-off. I'll check those here later. And we got to do the spins. Oh, here we go. Good luck on the spins. Paul or Penny Baby. Sorry, Space Viking. Round around we go. And first one's going to be 5 points for Space Viking. Here comes the second roll. Oh, here we go. Round around we go. Where's it going to go? Where's it going to go? 5 copper points. So there we go. And that makes 2 for Space Viking. We got there a 57 Denver. And a 1941 Philadelphia. So 1 from the 40s, 1 from the 50s. So both kind of common dates. And still, nice wheat cents going to Penny Baby. All right, we're going to do 2 more. What's the dark one on the spin? I believe the dark one is, I believe 50 points or a copper round. That's what the dark one is, if I recall. High Risk study found 1901, and then he found in 1902. Very nice, High Risk. Pretty cool. All right, we're going to do 2 more for the end of stream. I'll do 2 more here. You get the points. I get the fines. Well, here we go. We'll make it an hour show tonight, so I'll do 2 more here. And then next week, we will be opening up a new box, so stay tuned for that. There'll be 2 rolls left of the old box. So you can take the old box, or you can take the new box. And we got a Canadian in here, though. We do got a Canadian. Oh, we got 2 Canadians. So we doubled up on 1 roll here. 2 Canadians just came out. They wanted to play. Let's look at this first one here. It's kind of an ugly one. Let's flip it over here because 1969 there. So 69 Canadian there. That is from 98% copper goodness from our friends up north in Canada. We appreciate your Canadian pennies. Even though that one's in really rough shape there. It's all corroded. Second one is 1972. There you go. 1972 there. That is 98% copper goodness. Whoops. From our friends up north in Canada. We appreciate your Canadian pennies. So a 2-fer in the second to last roll there. Very nice. Get the box stats out. That makes 14 of the box. And we got 86 of the year. Well, there we go. All right, I didn't see any more jumping out here, so let's go here. Again, I get those copper pennies. You get the points. 61 Philadelphia there. Nothing on the back. 69 Denver. You know what that means, right? We got to look for the no FG. Oh, there's an FG on that thing for sure. Oh, there we go. 1980. And this one has some decent copper in it as well. So someone tonight's going to go away with some copper points for their vault. What you got to do for that? Just be here every week and leave a comment. And you get a chance to win. Oh, looks like we got 3 Canadians in here. We got a sneaky queen there. We got a sneaky queen right there. Now, another 3-in-1 roll. Holy cow. There she is. All beautiful there for Queen Elizabeth there. Flipping it around. 1985 there. Again, 98% copper goodness from our friends up north in Canada. We appreciate your Canadian pennies. 3-in-1 roll. Holy cow. Dang. Almost a record, I think. That could be a record. I don't remember how many we've gotten in one roll. I think it was 3 or 4. Whoops. And that did not go the way I wanted it to. Oh, there we go. 15 there. And we got 87 now. And we're creeping up to that 100 mark there. No. Maybe if when we hit 100, I'll do a special giveaway. I think that's what I'll do. When we get 100 there, we'll do a special giveaway at the end of stream. Maybe I will do that. 2000. Another one. We gotta look for the wide AM. No wide AM. And keep on going here. Beautiful 68 Denver right there. Nothing on the back. I don't know if that's a record book. I want to say we found 4 at one time, but I could be wrong. It could be a record, though, to have 3. We've had 2 quite a few times, but I don't know about 3. That's a lot, even for a random roll. There's one that looks a little chewed on. Yeah, one of them did look. One of them had like gum or something on it. 1992 there. Look for that closed AM, not a closed AM. 61 there, man. That's another one in rough shape. Take a peek at it anyways. You just never know. Or the 70. So we got 1970 San Francisco. That is not a small date. That is a large date. That is a large date. 70 San Francisco. 1995 there. '71 Denver here. Man, Tigers and Astros. Oh, Tigers are kicking butt. I love it. Tigers are up 6-0 there. I thought it was 0-0, but it is 6-0 Tigers. I'm loving it. Beat up on those Astros. Yeah, that was the one that's chewed up. It's 2014 Denver, so nothing to worry about there. And the last one's an 83. I really don't want to find anything because this one's grody. Oh, nope, nothing there. So it looks like a good copper amount for the end of stream here. So someone's going to get lucky tonight. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 12 spot there for the end of stream. So not too shabby. And I get 3 Canadians for my rolls. Well, last one of the night. Here it is. Let's go. 50 alcohol. Yeah, that one doesn't count as much. That's for sure. I did open one up on a mail call from Sal. I appreciate that, Sal. Here we go. Last roll. Let's get some last roll mojo for the end of stream. Here we go. Let's get some copper. Like this 1981 Philadelphia there. 82 Denver we got to test out. Don't see any wheat cents popping up. Let's go through them here. Looks like a decent amount of copper again. Nothing there. Oops, that's an 83. Oh, 88. Man, I was way off there. $19.95. Going 84 there. Man, we're kind of counting a dry run here. So first penny live stream was February 7th, 2023. So man, I've been doing this for almost 2 years now. Holy cow. Well, yeah, there's only 3 or 4 of us, Justin, that's for sure. It was not many. Just a crazy idea that, you know, let's open them up live. And here we are 2 years later. Still opening up pennies. Man, oh man, where has the time gone, my friends? That is for sure. Oh. I appreciate that, Justin. I'm glad you enjoy watching it. You and the missus. I know Mrs. Lavina enjoys it just as much, so I appreciate both of you for watching, being there since day one. Always a good time. Oh, keep on going here. Finishing up this roll. Looks like no weed cents. 83. Whoops. Looking for some double dies here. No double dies. So yeah, Justin did have a different screen name. He had his business name, if I recall. Hey, go back in time and check out that first episode. It's always there. 1960 Denver. And nothing there. And that's going to do it for this roll here. Yep, that's it. We got 182 to test out. Let's go. 3.1, that is copper. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So average 9 spot there for the end of stream. There we go. There we go. There we go. 9 was the next one there. So there we go. I got 2, 3 Canadians there from our Canadian rolls. So that's going to go to me. You're going to get the points. And that's going to be 21 points tonight going to someone here. And we got, of course, we got the good old copper buffalo around there because they keep sending it to me. And we got a nice 1953 San Francisco penny with the chicken pox. There we go. So that's going to be tonight's giveaway winner tonight. So let's see. If you're watching and haven't talked, speak now, forever hold your peace. If you want to get in on the fun. What do you do with all your Canadians and Wheaties? Well, the stuff I do, I keep them in rolls. I roll up the Canadians. I put them in different slots. Maybe I'll have to explain it one of these days. But they're in different slots for my Canadians. My wheat cent, I have a whole thing. I did an episode on it once. I bought a box of tubes and then I fill the tubes up. Once it gets to 50 of that year, then I roll it up and store it away. That's what I do. That's how I do it. So, all right, let's do the spins. Here we go. 3 shuffle rule. 1, 2, 3, spin. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Round and round we go. Where's it going to stop? Where's it going to stop? Slowing down, slowing down. It looks like we got Space Viking with the win. Just ekes it out. Space Viking with the win. He's going to get those additional 21 points. And the nice copper round right there with a wheat cent. So congratulations to Space Viking with the win. Came in late, but enough to get the win. So there we go. Add to Space Viking's bag. It's growing pretty good there. So thank you for watching, everyone. I'll post when I'm going to do the box stream. Oh, I'll show it here. This is the funky box I have. And I got to pull it back here. Oh, this was a weird... This is the weird box I got from one of the banks. I don't even think I wrote what it was. I think it was one of my credit unions. So this funky box, not only is it customer, but it's bankrolled, but you see how it's sealed up like that? So I think the bank did that themselves. Not all the roll, half the rolls are like that. They have this one end. Normally they're sealed. So I think the bank did this. They actually had some stuff, and so this could be a possible opening, or we could just do a randomized box. I told you how bold this box is, 328. So I've been having it around for a while. So think about it if you want to use that one, or we can do a randomized box. I gotta go to the bank this week and get some more. So thank you for watching, everyone. Until next time, everyone, Retro Robbie saying, collect what you love, and good night, everyone.